So there was a game that came out at the end of 2023 which stirred up some serious drama on the internet. Lethal Company was that game, and it took the internet by storm. And rightfully so. The game had absolutely no right being as good or as fun as it was, especially as it was developed single-handedly by one guy at the time, Zeekers. And for those of you that don't know what Lethal Company is, where have you been for the last 6 months? If it's in a coma, I'm so sorry. I've been watching too much Grey's Anatomy. But to summarize, you play as these goofy guys, you dance about, collect some scrap to sell to Daddy Bezos, all the while running for your life from the angry monsters who want a lethal cuddle. Lethal Company looked like ass and was so simple, but had such a perfect formula for genuine fun and hilarity, and it was just what gamers had been looking for after being spoon-fed literal garbage by AAA studios for years. Now, if SpongeBob has taught me anything about winning formulas, it's only a matter of time before the competition starts entering the market and the monopoly ends. And today, we're going to be talking about a game that I picked up recently that is taking full advantage of that formula and injecting their own brand of secret sauce, and that game is called Content Warning. My name is BigWynter, and let's do this. So to begin with, let me paint a picture of the basics of the game before we take a look at that secret sauce. The game plays very similarly to Lethal Company and shares the proximity chair and the absolute goofiness, which I absolutely love, but rather than collecting scrap and meeting quota in your time limit, you're charged with making yourself a Blair Witch style movie and uploading it to SpookTube for views. You begin the game by awakening in this adorable Teletubby styled home where you'll be able to customize the faceplate of these silly little goobers that you're in control of. Once downstairs, the plan is simple. Capture some spooky chaos, upload it to SpookTube, and go viral. But of course, it's not that simple, and it is a co-op horror. And if, like myself, you're a wannabe content creator, there is the additional level of fear that comes from uploading something and it in fact not going viral that resonates just a little too much. To begin with, the only equipment you'll have is the shoddy starter flashlight and of course your in-game camcorder that you'll be capturing everything with. Once you feel ready, or even if you don't, jump into the diving bell and descend to the old world. First thing you'll notice is, oh god, it's horrid. It looks so horrid, but you have to press on. Once down there, you'll only really have one main task. Capture something spooky, and for the love of God, make sure the camera makes it back to the surface at all costs. Of course, you're not alone down there, and there are a variety of paid actors for your movie, aka the monsters, ranging from baby bug boys, ceiling bunguses, just straight up goo, human man, blender man, and my personal favorite, Dog with Gunny, who I ran into for the first time on stream, and this is how that went.
I'm running!
Run! I'm the blood engineer!
Oh no!
Help me!
Blake? Oh, so Blake's dead. And this is a dead end. I don't know if you can see this, but that dog's got a fucking gun. He looks But where this game deviates from Lethal Company and where I think the secret sauce lies is the movies you make are completely up to your creative freedom. In Lethal Company, it's silly, quirky, and obscene, but the core aspect of gameplay hinges on collecting as much tangible loot as possible. In Content Warning, there aren't really these same restrictions. And whilst it does seem as though recording the deaths of your beloved comrades makes for the best SpookTube viral hit, you can literally record whatever you want. If you want to film a vlog in the abyss running for your life from the human kitchen appliance hybrid, you can absolutely do that. If you want to pretend you're a National Geographic or an investigative journalist, you can do that.
Can you describe to us what you're feeling?
Or if you grew up watching Jackass and you want to make an absolute tit of yourself, you can totally do that too.
Let's go.
You've even got a green screen surface side and a ton of silly emotes to unlock if you wanted to film an intro before you descend into hell.
Does that say P?
Or you wanted to literally dance until you're dead, on camera. Giving the player a tool like a camera that directly affects the in-game gameplay is such a genius and simultaneously terrible idea, but in the best way possible. But it doesn't matter what you record if you can't get the camera to the surface, so it becomes by far the most valuable asset that you and your team have. It doesn't matter if 3 of the 4 in the party get snuffed out as long as you record it and one of you gets away. If you are lucky enough or coordinated enough to actually make check it out, meet your buddies at the infirmary, which, by the way, is literally just a shed with nothing in it. Drop your mixtape into the machine, collect your CD, and upload that bad boy to SpookTube. Grab yourself some popcorn, sit on the sofa with your buddies, and witness the masterpiece you've just captured. On the side, you'll also see a number of these generated comments, which is really cool and interesting to see. And the other really cool thing about this game too is that all your in-game captured movies can be saved directly to your desktop to be witnessed at a later date, which is what you've already been seeing in this video. Now, with your masterpiece completed, the day ending, you and your boys need to get your Teletubby diver asses back into bed to do it all over again the next day. But unlike the first day, you'll have your ad revenue from your upload to buy yourself some new gear to upgrade the quality of your content, much like in real life. Or, as is also true in real life, what's more than likely is you're just going to capture even more nonsense in the same 240p. With each successful viral hit, you'll be able to afford more and more gear, and if you meet your quota, you'll be able to explore new hellscapes with even more horrible monsters to reach a higher quota, much like in Lethal Company. Or what is very likely, and what scares me the most, is not reaching your allocated views and you'll sink into a life of mediocrity, only to start from scratch the next day. But that's it. That is content warning. Now, I don't know if it will ever be as large or successful as Lethal Company, but I really do hope the dev team continues to work on this game and brings it even more content for us to enjoy, because I've genuinely really enjoyed my time with the game so far. Now, to address the actual title of the video, is content warning better than Lethal Company? It depends. Graphically and creatively, I'd say so. But in terms of a worldwide success, a player base, and a flushed out library of content, not yet. The game is currently $6.69 on Steam, so it's an absolute bargain for the fun you can have. If you do decide to give it a go, let me know how you get on with it in the comments and let me know what game I should make a video on next. Drop a like and sub if you've enjoyed, as it's really helping me grow as a content creator at the moment. Thank you so much for watching and much love. Wait, who's...
That was pathetic.